Contested issue of currency returned today, with the Governor of the Bank of England, Mark Carney, telling the TUC conference that a currency union would be incompatible with an independent Scotland. I'm joined now by the BBC's economics editor, Robert Peston. Robert, the Governor has hinted at this before, but how significant is this intervention now?
Well, certainly so close to the vote, it is significant. Some would say it's a slightly odd thing that he actually said. He didn't say the independence of Scotland, he used the word sovereignty. What he said was that currency union would be incompatible with sovereignty. Now, some would say, if you look at, for example, the Eurozone, Germany still remains a sovereign nation, even though it is in a currency union. What Mark Carney is hinting at is that in order for a currency union to work, a nation has to give up an enormous amount of sovereignty. So it has to give up, for example, its control, absolute control over budget making, over taxing and spending and borrowing. So what he's hinting at is that if Scotland were to go independent and enter into a currency union with the UK, with the rest of the UK, Westminster would demand that Scotland give up so much of its ability to make budgets that actually it wouldn't be properly independent. But even saying that in a curious sort of way is a bit odd for the Governor of the Bank of England to say, because the Lib Dems and Labour and Tories have simply said it's not a runner. We're not going to demand that an independent Scotland gives up those budget-making powers because we just don't want a currency union. So it was a pretty odd intervention, but I suppose even when you get rid of all the oddity, I suppose what you have to say is that it does just appear to be, in a rather complicated manner, the Governor of the Bank of England lining up alongside George Osborne, Ed Balls and Danny Alexander and saying currency union with an independent Scotland isn't going to happen.
Thank you very much, Robert Peston.